Right, we're at our favourite jaunt, and the smell of cow shit is overpowering.
Are you going to Orlando? When are you going to Orlando? When are you going to Florida? The rides were better than Magic Kingdom, the ones that are there at both parks.
It's a bold statement.
My time of creative journaling is over. It was something that I really enjoyed in lockdown. Good morning.
Morning, Treacle.
Why did you sound like your voice will go in then?
Because it's not. Why are you convinced I'm getting corona? Or cold from kids?
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
No.
Mashes were a bit snotty, so we've been convinced we're going to get cold ever since.
Rhiannon insists that she had it 2 weeks ago. That doesn't mean it's a week out of it.
Breakfast ready! That's a big bowl. Where's my granola?
There ain't any granola. When you get the damn dish and stop arguing about it.
Any granola?
No.
Are you sure?
I can't shit granola. We haven't got any.
What about fibre?
No. We've got porridge oats, that's it.
Well, you've ruined my breakfast.
I haven't ruined your breakfast. You scoffed it all because you're a greedy git. Do you not want your coffee?
Yeah.
Bit cold in here, innit? Reminds me of lockdown.
Those sun's out, warm it up. I finished editing and I'm still hungry.
Breakfast too.
So we're having another breakfast.
Like bleeding hobbits. Mid-morning breakfast.
Sounds windy outside.
It is actually.
Right, we're ready for the day. Ooh, sun. It's very bright, it's very warm. I think we've actually been convinced that it's warm outside, so I put my shorts on. I've just asked Alexa and she said it's 9 degrees outside, so I'm going to be freezing. What are you doing? 9 degrees?
It's not 9 degrees.
Alexa it is.
You never believe Alexa for weather.
Whatever. I'm just going to show you a couple of stuff that we picked up from the PO box the other day when we were there. This is a meat thermometer. So 3 seconds instant reading, like that, there we go. And this came with a note which says, to Nick and Lee, this is one of the best things you ever bought. As soon as chicken reaches 75 degrees, it's cooked and juicy. Hope it's useful. Lots of love, Emma, Dave and Lydia. It will be very useful, and it's obviously from when they see our videos, and Nick is always like, is it a bit pink? Is it cooked? So that will be very useful, so thank you guys. And then I got this.
Let them know when we see them in December.
Yeah, we're going to see them in December. We got this lovely card from Wendy and Jamie, who came on the patron weekend last weekend when we went climbing and what have you. And a lovely handwritten letter inside. Sorry about the light. Let me get round here. It's the windows and the light, which I'm not going to read out. I'll just read what she put in the card, bless her. She said, "You'll never know how much joy you bring and how much we appreciate you. Thank you so much for all you are and all you do. You're fab. Lots of love, Wendy and Jamie. We think you are fab too, guys." And she sent us this because we were talking about our PO box being open. And she said, you know, what kind of stuff do you get? And we said, the best things that we get are little cards or handwritten letters. And just that connection between us all is the best thing that we ever get. And it's great. So,
Handwritten letters we can treasure in our little box of handwritten letter treasures.
remember to take it back to the lodge because my handwritten box of treasures is the drawer at the lodge. I've got them all there. I'm really hungry. Are we going to go out?
Starving.
We're going to go to a farm shop.
Yep.
Get a few bits and bats.
No, we've got tea already made.
Yeah, no, but
And we're going back to the lodge tomorrow, so...
should we get some toasted currants?
well, why not?
Somewhere over the building is a rainbow. I always think of do.
Well, you would, bungle. Right, we're off to the farm shop to get some toasted currant tea cakes, and we've just been discussing having a sausage sandwich. Right, we're at our favourite jaunt, and the smell of cow shit is overpowering.
I fancy a sausage sandwich.
Not with that smell, I don't. It does actually. It's not like a garden centre, is it here? So they'll not have any Christmas decorations up. They have the most amazing food. It's actually called Bolster Moor Farm Shop, right up on the hills near the M62, and they do the most amazing toasted currant tea cakes. Right, let's get in.
I want to put my jeans on. It's quite busy in here, so we've decided to get takeaway. We're just waiting for our sausage sandwich and tea. Oh, it's here.
The camera's soaking. At least the lens is clean, but everything else is
Slashing it down.
Right. We've got our teas. We've got a sausage butty.
And we're having half a sausage butty each.
Where's the brown sauce? Oh, it's in my pocket.
Oh, the one. Right, we're in. We're just looking for chili jam, so we've got some at the apartment.
This is Darlington's chili jam.
That's the best one in it.
Yeah.
I think it was a long one before though.
Can't see any here.
Right, we got what we want. Two.
Semi-frozen.
Are they?
Yeah.
2 bags of toasted currants, some chili jam which we found,
Not for on top of the toasted currant.
and the rain has stopped. It's now beautiful blue sky 5 minutes later. Yeah, it's a mess. It's very windy outside. We're back.
It's not a mess because of the wind.
Why is that a mess then?
No idea, but it's not.
So, I put a little question thingy on our Instagram to say, ask us some questions and we'll answer it on a vlog. So I'm going to do some now while it's good lighting.
You've been skimming through them, I haven't seen any of these.
Well, I had a quick look just to see if we got some, and I saw we had, so I'll go through.
Bloody hell, in half.
I'll go to the very beginning, and obviously the first question, and a lot of people are asking this question, are you going to Orlando? When are you going to Orlando? When are you going to Florida?
Yes, we are. Next year. Not this year.
No.
We did toy with the idea of going in November, but we have got a lot of
plans.
little staycation things happening this year. Or we've done a lot of staycation things.
And we've only just bought us DLP passes, so I imagine we're going to go back there and either check it out for Halloween or check it out for Christmas or both. So yes, we are going to Florida. It's all booked. It's always been booked.
We've only got flights. We only had one flight, and then we were like, should we go for 3 weeks? Should we go for 4 weeks? Should we go for 5 weeks?
Should we go for 2 weeks?
Then we just said, sod it. So anyway, we've decided what we're going to do.
We sat down. We discussed when we want to go.
How long we want to go for.
Yeah. We haven't sorted the accommodation yet. So it's next year we're going. We're not going to go this year.
Yeah, we have got a hotel booked, but it's not going to be the final thing. We just wanted to have something in the diary, so it's a reservation at a cheap motel.
Unless it opens up in November and we get really...
car prices at the minute are still insane, so we haven't booked any or looked at anything like that. Although Quibi, or QEEQ,
I've seen
or
that name on our
QEEB,
Florida group.
I think they were the cheapest, but I haven't looked at it in detail, but we have got something in the diary.
Yeah. What were your best and worst bits of Disney Paris? The worst bit was Disney Village.
Getting back.
Well, yeah, getting back. That were our choice. To go on the tunnel.
Getting there wasn't bad actually. The drive back was not nice because it was 10 hours. The tube itself was a doddle. 25 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah. So
the best bit about driving though was being able to take as much luggage as you want and bring back as much merchandise, or well, not that we did, but bring as much. I brought merchandise. It was called wine.
The best bit for me was Disneyland Park and how the rides were better than Magic Kingdom, the ones that are there at both parks.
It's a bold statement.
Well, no, you know it's true.
They're not all better.
Park of Space Mountain was better. No,
yeah,
Space Mountain was better. Pirates of the Caribbean was better.
Big Thunder was better.
Big Thunder was better.
Haunted
I
Mansion
like
was better.
Phantom Manor better.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Small World was actually better as well.
I do like the outside of Small Worlds in Disneyland Paris and California.
It's like California, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Disney Village was rubbish. Walt Disney Studios needs a lot of work. Well, so does the Village, and the hotels for me were the best thing.
I haven't actually said who asked those last two questions. It was quite a few people asked going to Florida. Jaden Aberlina.
Thanks, Jaden.
Asked about worst and best bits of Paris. Was Cole says, will Nick ever buy a decent pair of sunglasses?
No.
I've been trying to get him to buy a decent pair of sunglasses for years.
The last time I bought a decent pair of sunglasses, I had them for almost 20 years, and you moaned about them.
I didn't like them.
So now I buy cheap Primark ones because I chuck them around. You can chuck them around and they scratch, and then you can just go buy another pair.
I know that is a good thing, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to buy expensive like Ray-Bans or whatever.
Thankfully, you'll all be, I don't know whether we showed it in the Paris vlogs, but you'll be glad to hear that Nick's cheap ones with the yellow broke in Paris. So threw them away.
It was actually Claire that broke them.
Yeah, hi Claire. When we met her, Nick gave her a hug, and she's got.
How much did Lee pay you for that?
She broke them. Well, she didn't broke them.
They were already cracked, and it were boobs that did it.
Kimberly Singer says, "Do you have to get an international driver's license when you are in the US?"
No,
just use your own.
Just use your own license.
This is an interesting one. I'll answer this one because Nick ain't got a clue. Capri says, "What are your thoughts on the Disney YouTube community as you tend to not get involved?" Now, I actually sent her a message because I wasn't 100% sure what she meant. So she said, "You seem to have a good balance between Disney vloggers and lifestyle vloggers. I wondered if that was intentional. No, because you never get involved in any dramas. So you Disney vlogging dramas. Nick won't have a clue about any dramas because it's me who watches vlogs and stuff like that. Well, Nick's doing other stuff like watching Star Trek.
I don't get involved with social media.
So we even though obviously we go to Disney quite a lot, we still don't actually think of ourselves as Disney vloggers, do we? We're just vloggers who every now and again go to Disney. Obviously we started the channel not as Disney vloggers, and we just decided one day that we'd go back to Disney in January 2019. We'd not been for a long time, probably since 2008, 2009, something like that.
When we Sazzle, didn't we, last?
Yeah, we had this business throughout the 2010s. So we couldn't go on holiday for 10 years. So that
not even a weekend away with that.
Yeah, that put a stop to our Florida going. In the 2000s, we went about 6 times, 4 or 5 times, something like that. We went twice with my family. We went twice with Sazzle. Well, so 4 times. So we'd kind of got out of going.
In the 2000s?
Yeah, went in 2000. Then we went in 2004.
Oh, right, okay.
In 2005, something like that, and then 2008.
Yeah.
So we just decided in 2019 to go back, and
we were actually in Cyprus when we booked it, weren't we? We were in a hotel in Cyprus, our first ever holiday abroad in 10 years. And
we enjoyed it, as you saw. We wanted to go back on our own, and then in the March 2019 we discovered Disney on our own for the first time ever, and absolutely loved it.
That was just a game changer for us. We were just
I loved it.
Free with it. It was the freedom and the fact that we got the annual pass. It just changed it for us. And the annual pass gave us a reason for us to keep going back because we'd obviously paid the money.
Yeah.
We wanted to get as money's worth for it.
So we don't actually class ourselves as Disney vloggers. Obviously, I use
just vloggers that go to Disney.
I use the hashtag Disney vloggers when I'm putting an Instagram post on with what's about Disney, obviously, because it's just an Instagram tag. But we're just vloggers who sometimes go to Disney. We do love going to Disney now, but we like to do Disney on our own, in our own way, just like going. We don't like every. We don't know every princess name. We don't like every Disney film. Nick doesn't even watch Disney films.
I do. I like the live action. I watched Snow White the other day.
Yeah, he did.
I'll never watch it again.
Yeah. Snow Shite, he called it. So we're not your typical Disney vlogger, and the reason that I don't really get involved with Disney vloggers is probably because I probably think in my own head that probably most of them don't like us because we're not your usual, oh my god, Disney's amazing, and this cupcake is $50.
Wow,
and it's so amazing. We'll never be like that. We're just real in everything we vlog, whether it's Disney or I don't know.
And we'll always say whether it's good or it's bad. We're not loyal. We're not the kind of vloggers that's loyal to Disney that they can't say anything wrong about it because they're frightened they're going to get something free. We don't give a monkey whether we get something free or not. We will always be honest.
And I absolutely love Disney. I'm more of a kind of Disney princess type person. I'm like, oh my god, Mickey Mouse. Nick's just like, yeah, whatever. But he does love Disney.
I do love Disney.
We love Disney now.
I love the food, I love the drink, I love the atmosphere, I love the music, I love the feeling it gives you.
Yeah. And in terms of, we never get involved in the Disney drama of the vlogging community.
There's dramas in every community.
I mean, we stay away from all kind of drama. The only drama that I know about what's been recently is like Yaz and Ash. What do we think about Yaz and Ash going to Florida? Well, we have no comment on that because that's their choice and that's their life. So, we just don't, it's none of our business. So there you go. Hi, Disney vlogging community, if anyone's watching.
And I hope Yaz and Ash are having a nice time. Are they still there?
I think so. So, we'll do a couple more. Disney America or Disney Paris? A few people have asked that. Obviously Disney America. We did
Disney
love
America.
Paris. Well, Disney Florida.
California as well, yeah. In order, Florida, California, Paris.
Yes, so far. I was saying to Nick this morning, we do need to go to the other ones. I would love to go to Tokyo. And what have you. Capri, again, hi Capri, says, if you won $1,000, what would you spend it on?
It wouldn't be merch, because you won't get much.
Disney merch, you mean?
It won't be food, because you won't get much of that. I don't know, really.
It doesn't have to be Disney, it's just a random question. You're not a Disney vlogger,
What was the question again?
If you won $1,000, what would you spend it on? Probably a new camera for me. I'd upgrade my camera, or get a new mobile phone, or a new editing laptop.
I don't know.
Probably a trip for you.
Probably a new mobile, because mobiles are crap. We bought the cheapest mobile, then I like to be able to take photos when we're in Disney.
Do a couple more, and then it's going to make some food, and then I'll keep coming back to this throughout this vlog. Jack Kenyard says, what colour is your flooring, please? You gave the name, not the colour in your vlog.
That is the colour.
What is the colour?
Canyon oak.
Oh, there you go. Canyon oak.
It's quick step
colour.
canyon oak with saw cuts.
Yeah.
That is the colour, the style, the design, but it's obviously grey. But it doesn't say grey. It's called canyon oak.
So I'll do some more in this vlog a bit later. Nick's off to make some
Right,
food.
I'll have to finish the tagliatelle.
What we had yesterday.
Leftovers.
Yeah, leftovers for tea.
It might be a little drier than yesterday because the sauce has been set in the fridge overnight. So I'm going to add a little bit of parmesan just to give it a bit of a cheesy boost. Ooh, yes, nice. In fact, just put it on.
No.
Be fine. Every day's best.
Okay.
All lights off.
It's not working.
You've been
Okay.
meddling.
It's not working.
You've been meddling.
It's not working. We're having a watch party. Oh, we're supposed to be having a watch party. We are watching Hocus Pocus because obviously now it's Halloween season. Have you got it working?
Nope.
But things aren't working. I'm off to load the dishwasher.
You will do. You will run once you've broke everything.
Sainsbury's Taste the Difference Caramel Rooibos Infusion. I'll probably say that wrong. We have got the lights working and we are now busy watching Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus.
There you go. We're doing a watch party, so Nick's talking on Discord. Is everybody enjoying it?
They're all talking about visiting Salem for Halloween.
Where is Salem? In America somewhere.
America. An hour from Boston.
We're still having problems with Alexa. She won't turn any lights off. How do we do it manually?
I'm going to do it in the app. GoSund app is now working while the Alexa's not.
What have you done?
Mood lights off. Plant lights off. Dining lights off. Landing. Plinth. Corner. Night.
What's going on for you? What's all this noise about?
I'm not going back. You're welcome, are you?
Yeah. You could have tied.
Undone. I'm not done it.
You could have tidied that up.
I'll come later.
Morning, Mickey. How'd you been undone? Oh. Oh, we should be sharing one of them. They're massive.
You're not kidding.
Should be sharing.
I'm actually eating half of the second one, otherwise I wouldn't share because I'm a bit full now.
Oh, I'm only having half then. Nick just flushed the toilet when I start the vlog. Bleach is under the sink. We're heading back to the lodge today, but we have a lot of stuff to do on the way. Firstly, my time of creative journaling is over. It was something that I really enjoyed in lockdown, just to keep me busy, but I knew it probably wouldn't last afterwards. I do keep journaling. I still journal.
Moaning?
What?
You moaning?
No, I'm not moaning.
What are you talking about?
Don't call me Nick. Just saying my days of creative journaling are over. It served me through lockdown. A lot of people did different things in lockdown to keep them sane, and that kept me sane. Hi Lisa, who helped me loads, and I used all the things that she sent me in the boxes.
Do you want her, Lisa? Do you want her?
I still journal, but just in my notebook with a pen. I was doing it last week, and actually did it in Disneyland Paris too.
So we'll have to drop them off.
So, we're going to Sazzles. I don't know whether she's going to be in or not. She loves stationery. I have given some of the stuff that I bought to the girls and my sister a while back, but I wanted to give some stuff to Sazzle because she loves stationery. So she may be at work, I'm not sure. If not, I'll drop it. If she is, I'll drop it off with her mum. Then I'm going to go see my mum and dad, and then we're going to go to Tongue Garden Centre for some meals for the rest of the week. And then have we got a catch up later with our friends over at the lodge?
Yeah.
So lots to do today, and I'm
You were
going
moaning 20 minutes ago. I'm
Sick of not running around.
well, better than being bored, innit? And then I'm going to answer some more of those Instagram questions a little bit later in this vlog. Right, are we ready to go? Right, we're in the car, obviously.
in traffic.
Yeah, we're at some traffic lights. I'm going to continue answering some of these Instagram questions that you guys kindly set for us. So Gav Kins says, would you consider going back to daily vlogs? Love you guys. Thanks, Gav. No.
Absolutely not.
Never, ever, ever would we ever go back to daily vlogging. It was good while it lasted.
Got us through lockdowns.
Got us through some lockdowns. I don't know how we daily vlogged through lockdowns. And I don't really know what else to say about daily vlogging. We've
got some life back.
It's nice for us to look back on, obviously. We did Vlogmas in 2018 and that was daily, and we just decided to say, should we just carry on and see how long we can do, never thinking that 2.5 years later would still be daily vlogging.
Every single day for 2.5 years.
Yeah. Oh, thanks Google. The car telling us that there's a speed camera. So we did it for 2.5 years and we just had enough. It is hard to daily vlog.
It's not just that, we couldn't do work stuff and like personal things, because everything was filmed. So
we started daily vlogging when we still had the business, so we're still doing that as well as the daily vlogging.
But we had managers in to run it.
It was our choice. I'm not, it was our choice. But no, we won't ever go back to
definitely not
daily vlogging.
No.
Let's have a look. Thomas Cainsley says, do you ever get fed up with food?
No. Never.
It's one of our favourite things in life.
Food, I've said this before, food is a drug and every single person is addicted to it.
It's one of the joys of life, yeah.
We get fed up with the same foods.
Lisa Witters says, if you wake up in 100 years, what's the first thing you would ask, do and eat?
Well, the first thing I'd ask is what's the date?
Well, yeah.
First thing I would do is probably go down and put coffee on. Although I'd imagine it'll need cleaning out after 100 years.
I'd have some toast with peanut butter on.
And I doubt the toasted currant tea cakes in the freezer. Oh shit, we've forgotten them.
Oh, you frigging... Well, we'll have to get some more. We're heading to Tongan.
Damn it.
We'll get a few from there. At least we've got some when we come back.
Yeah.
I would look up Walt Disney World.
See if it's still running.
To see, well, yeah, see if it's still running, and then
see how much ticket prices are.
Well, yeah, and see how many more lands and stuff they are. I'll do one more before we get to Sazalina's. Raquel148 says, how often would you like to go to Disneyland Paris now you are annual pass holders? If it was up to me,
like to try
I'd go every month.
You wouldn't?
Yeah, I would.
You'd get fed up of it and then you'd be sick of it.
No, I wouldn't.
Too much of a good thing.
I've had 23 years with you and I'm not fed up with you or sick of you.
It's not what you were saying an hour ago. Yeah, but if you do things too much, it becomes boring. And it becomes normal.
Very true.
So we need to, I would say, maybe 3-4 times a year for the different seasons.
I might have a solo trip myself.
See ya.
Just go myself and
right,
vlog it.
You wouldn't even know how to get there, you.
Of course I would.
Would you well?
Interesting challenge. Maybe we should both solo trip Disneyland Paris.
Right.
Me 1 week and you at some other time.
Bye.
I'd love it.
You wouldn't even
merch shops.
You wouldn't even get there.
Bonjour. Of course I would.
You'd be asking for a bill before you've even bought it.
Who thinks that's a good idea, guys? Let us know in the comments below. But on a serious note, we'd like to go for the seasons. I'd like to go for Halloween and Christmas crossover. Then I'd probably skip it for a while it's freezing cold.
That's not
what?
Doing it. You wanted to do Disney in the snow, you said.
Well, maybe. And then go back in like March,
April.
April.
Go to Paris, I'll go to Florida. Deal.
Whatever. What are you looking at your clothes for?
At the park?
Your clothes to see if you're suitable for a vlog?
Well, yeah.
It's freaking late,
Catching us off guard.
Right, we'll just call at the mother's for a cup of tea before we head to Tongan to get some food. I'm starving now.
So the longer you take, the longer it'll take to get there.
We're calling for some lunch somewhere.
That is Tom Garden Centre for lunch.
What are we going to get there?
Vanilla slice.
Right, bye. 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 Nick, I was thinking for apartment, something small like this.
No, you might as well have that on the dashboard in car.
These are nice, aren't they? With it's like pre-baubled.
No, they're not.
Do you like them?
No, we can't go from what we had last year in the apartment to something that's the size of a chair.
Well, I think they're fine myself. So we've just come to Tongan Centre to get some food. They're just getting ready for Crimbo. Oh, look through there, look through there. I love it here at Christmas.
Right, so we're going to need 4 of these to last us to the weekend. Aren't we?
I want some for lunch now, I'm hungry.
Right then, pick us a sandwich or something. Oh my god, they do a hog roast Scotch egg.
Screw that.
You would do, you absolute gannet. A couple more with lunch. So are we going to get one of them instead of a sandwich?
No, too fattening.
Too fattening, says you just stuffed a pork pie in your gob. You're worse than Jade. Rice. You need 4 of them. Oh dear.
4?
There's only 2. Well, there's one there as well. So we need 4 of them and 4 stir fries, and that'll last us through to the weekend. And some more chili jam for the lodge, because the other one was for the apartment yesterday. You might have to ask for another rice.
That'll be fine for now.
I know what you're going to do. Masks off. Well, what am I getting?
Try me. Ginger
what are they?
Cake. Ginger cake.
Oh, I want them. Oh, I want parking actually. There's a parking here. Oh, actually, it's ginger loaf, but still the same thing.
That's it. For frig's sake, keep that up and eat it.
10 seconds, it's less.
Don't you dare eat that. Somebody's bad dogs. What's on the show? Mediterranean
Yeah,
or Argentinian?
both. One of them,
2,
and get the firecracker. And one more. Oh, that one's. Oh no, chicken tikka. I didn't like that one last time. What's this one?
Supreme. Oh, Chili Willy.
Chili willy, that'll do. Right, you need to ask for some more rice. Right, they didn't have any rice, so we're going to have to use a bag of Uncle Ben's. I think we've got some in the lodge, but we'll have to find out when we get there.
Hiya.
Right, looks like they do day trips here. There's a coach full of old people that's come for Christmas shopping, presumably, or just a day out, just to shop in the garden centre, whatever floats your boat.
We're going on a bus.
I've just been saying, day trip out. For some people though, that'll actually be a day. To be honest, there's quite a lot in there. You'll probably have to get away with doing a full day in there. I'll book you in. It's an old people's trip.
A trip to the
Garden centre.
Right, on his way back to the lodge. We did call on at Sazzle's, but she was working, so I just spoke to her mum and had a nice little chat about Sazzle's dogs and what holidays they've got planned and stuff like that. So Sazzle was on some calls, but she texted me afterwards and said, "Ooh, stationery." She'd always liked a stationery, didn't she?
I bet her entire desk was covered in stickers already.
So we're up back to the lodge. It's quite nice weather. What's temperature? 16 degrees. We didn't manage to get any lunch. We were going to go to a farm shop next door, but it was closed, which was a disappointment. So we'll have to have some lunch when we get back.
Madeira.
But we got some.
Yeah, but it's the Greek stuff, not the nice stuff.
That's fine.
But we've also got some bacon bits, so we could have bacon.
We've ever bacon bits.
Yeah,
they're not very nice.
In a wrap with a bit of HP. Very salty and very bacony tasting.
They look like worms.
All the Vera does is just cut into tiny little bits.
I like some. Because we are going for a catch up at our friends Peter and Elaine later.
Which usually means food and drink.
A little bit of wine, a little bit of food, and a catch up. So take us to the lodge. Went to Tesco for petrol. We passed 2 petrol stations on the way in, thinking the fuel crisis was over because everywhere else has got petrol now.
It's just because Boris is a bullshitter.
So we said we'll just go to Tesco so we get Tesco points. Tesco one is the last one before we get to the lodge. It didn't have any. Unleaded petrol was out. So we're having to go all the way back for some.
Get on phone to Boris and tell the lady to come and fill our car up.
Thank the Lord. I'm so hungry.
Bit of extra. Oh, it always blocks up. Be careful. It's like it's having a pee. It's doing it sideways. Wait a minute. I'll just take the pitting top off.
Do you think it's time for your coat to come off yet?
No, hey, it's freezing cold in here. We've got to put the heating on.
Never thought about the heating because over at the apartment it's so warm all the time. As soon as the sun comes out, and in those windows of the apartment, it heats it straight up. What's in here?
But we have the curtains closed.
Yeah, we had the curtains closed because we knew we weren't going to be here for a few days. It's freezing in here today. So we're just going to have this stir fry. Then we're heading over to our friends Peter and Elaine's in about an hour's time. I think we'll probably walk over, won't we?
Oh yeah, because we're having a drink.
Because we'll be offered a tipple or 2.
10 drops, as Peter says.
Yeah, 10 drops. And that's about it. Nick's just had some clothes delivered. from Amazon, like
not keen.
like you needed any more.
They don't look the same.
Get them sent back.
Well, I got large and I got medium because you can get free returns for Amazon wardrobe. So
Might look better on.
it looks a bit.
At least it's got a giraffe on for our friend Hannah, who loves giraffes.
Well, she's not wearing it.
Especially in her toilet. She's got lots of
in
giraffes.
her toilet, and I'm not. It's not for Hannah. It's for me. So
Well, you'll have to try them on there, won't
that
you?
is very large, isn't it?
I'm just trying to get. Is that a large?
Yeah.
Trying
Trying to get some what I don't want.
What? No. I'm just trying to get any kind of warmth, so I've put the fire on. It's not quite
Right.
working though.
Well, I'll have to try this on while that's cooking.
Right then. Well, I'll just do a bit of stirring, shall I?
Yeah.
Oh God, such an old joke. I'm not a stirrer. You're the biggest stirrer we all know. Right, so I'm just coming back. You know when you were saying that large looks very extra large?
Heifer size.
We've just, he can't fit into medium.
I can. It's just a bit skin tight. This feels more relaxed. So I'm just going to try the others on now.
We're gonna get wet. It's like it became October and then it suddenly became
It did that last
very
week.
cold.
It did that exact same last week, remember?
You ready?
I don't want to go now.
Just have to get umbrella out.
Well,
I prefer summer.
it's like you said, it's literally changed on the 1st of
I know.
October, hasn't it? So
I
we've
do
got this
like it when it's
massive-
nice and cosy though.
This is not cosy in the
Well, no, I meant
slightest.
when we're in the lodge and it's cosy.
I've still got my shorts on. It's absolutely slashing it down like torrential Paris type rain.
What were you gonna say? I've got a massive what?
I've got a massive golf umbrella. Like it's huge. You can get like 5 people in this. We should have had this in Paris actually.
Well, yeah.
Apologies for the shaking camera. Right, so we have just left our friends Peter and Elaine. I am very tipsy. Peter made me a apple martini, which had 4 shots in it in each one, and he made 3 of them. So I've had 12 shots, and I'm feeling quite fresh. Lee's had. What have you had?
A couple of apple martinis and a couple of glasses of wine.
Did you have 2 martinis?
We've gone completely black.
Oh, wait a minute. We're just walking between lights.
Very unprofessional.
Oh, it's fine. People
Just
don't
stay
care.
here.
People
Stay
don't care. We're not Steven
Stay here.
Spielberg.
Stay here.
Look, there's lights either side. We're fine.
Stay here.
Right, so we're gonna walk back to the lodge now, and the heating's set to 21. It's so cosy inside, and Lee just keeps saying, "I can't wait to get in bed."
But we'll answer some more of your questions when we get back there.
Come on then.
Oh, but it's nice and warm in here.
Look at the stars.
Where?
You probably can't see them on the vlog, but
You can't see them on the vlog, it's just
absolutely
black.
zero light pollution. It's just amazing with the stand.
Oh! Nice and warm and cosy.
Smells of onions.
Well,
What's
yeah,
that box?
it does actually. Get it down to bin.
box?
Get down to bin. Don't put it out there. Foxes will get it.
Well, foxes can have a treat, then, can't they?
I've just spent 5 minutes setting up the tripod.
And then the camera went flat.
Yeah, then the camera went flat.
So it's just a waste of 10 minutes of talking
No.
because we just lost the footage.
No, I've just,
Yes.
if you let me finish speaking, I've just set up the tripod and then we went to have a look at Instagram and realised that there is
load feed.
there is a worldwide outage on Instagram, WhatsApp and Facebook.
Must be Boris's fault. Must be something to do with petrol. Not being able to get fuel to
So I can't get to the questions that you guys have asked, so I can't. Shall we ask a few questions amongst each other? Let me have a think. Some questions that I think you'd like to know.
Well, can you not remember some of the questions that people have submitted? We get when we do put out a request for Q&A, we always get a lot of the same questions like, what's your favourite Disney restaurant?
Favourite
What's
place
your
to eat
favourite
on the
Disney
192? Somebody asked.
Texas Roadhouse.
Was that on the 192?
That's those bread. Nuts on the floor.
Yeah, but was it on the 192?
Yeah. The nuts on the floor and the sweet cinnamon bread.
Was that on the 192?
Yes.
When we went with Chris and Jen
Yes.
last night? Oh, yeah, I did like that.
Yes.
Where you just open the nuts,
It's on the 192.
eat it, and then just throw it on the floor.
Yeah.
And Batty B got talking to some random stranger. And
She did more than that. She shared his dessert.
shared his dessert. We're like, what's going on here?
She's married, you know.
Yeah,
I said she's married.
I know.
Never mind. I got it.
So I can't answer any questions. So thanks for commenting. Oh, actually,
Well, that was quick.
YouTube is working, so I'll do some comments of the day. Thank you for commenting on our videos, guys. It's much appreciated. Vera, hi Vera, says, love this video. Especially the Hotel Cheyenne tour, Nick's favourite hotel. Food looked great, it was. Thanks for sharing your vacation with us. Thank you, Vera. We'll hopefully be sharing a vacation with you very soon.
Michelle says, can I ask you both, do you really like Paris, America? Can I ask you both, do you like Paris or America? Disney the best?
Disney the best.
Disney, what?
Disney the best. Sorry, America.
Lee's had a drink.
America the best.
America the best. Paris is never ever going to beat America,
no.
but Paris was a lot better than what we expected.
Yeah.
She also says, so pleased you enjoyed loving watching your vlog with you both being there. It looks great.
Shirley Dunn says, I was so unwell after going on Crush's Coaster. I was so dizzy, couldn't stand up straight. It was my own fault. There was not enough notices up saying, not go on if you suffer from motion sickness. It is true.
It does spin. It's like a waltzer on a roller coaster.
Yeah, but because Disney put up so many notices that say don't go on if you like, if you motion sickness, but they put it on. For
if you're a man, don't ride it. If you're a woman, don't ride it. If you're pregnant, don't ride it.
They put so many on that you kind of just ignore them because they put so many on.
Yeah.
And because
it's that American PC culture where they just like cover themselves, sign this, sign that.
And because on Crush's Coaster, when you stood outside, all you see is like the nice little gentle going across out of the front, and everybody's like wee. And then you get on it, and it's like Space Mountain on a waltzer, and you're like, woo! But I enjoyed it.
Daryl Atkinson says it's embarrassing that you don't know the Disney princess names, but you say you love Disney. You clearly go to Disney just for the views.
We don't go to Disney for the views. We don't
go for the princesses.
For the drink. We definitely go for the princesses, and I will never care if I don't know all the princesses' name, as long as I know all the name of the snacks, croque monsieur, and all the drinks. And all the bars, that's the only thing that I can.
Why would we need to know the Disney princess names?
Kim Schilling says, a 45-minute wait for Crush's Coaster is possibly the lowest I've ever seen. It's not usually...
it's not
usual for it to be over 90 minutes. Yeah, on a weekend it was over 90 minutes.
It was like 20 minutes max, something like that, half an hour, midweek, something like that.
Yeah.
Weekend it was triple that.
Best of Florida says Disney Paris seems to be really small and low budget compared to Disney World. Well, yeah, of course it is. It's only Disneyland. It's not Disney World. So unless Disney decide to build a Disney World somewhere else, it's not going to be quite the same. Unless you go to Tokyo Disney and go to Disney Sea, which is supposed to be the best Disney park in the world. What?
Stop talking. Stephen S says beignets are famous in Port Orleans, Florida. We'll definitely have to go there.
So there you go.
When we get back.
I'd love to answer some of your questions on Instagram, but I can't because there's a worldwide outage on Instagram.
Must be Boris's fault.
So I'm going to go to bed. So thanks for watching today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed our Disney Paris vlog.
I'm hungry.
You just had loads of food over at Peter and Elaine's.
And there's dinner.
Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, click the notification bell, drop us a comment below.
We look very orange and yellow.
Subscribe if you're new around here. We need a much better, higher quality camera and some ring lights.
We're not getting another camera.
We need to be more professional.
I know what's coming. He's been looking up the Sony camera that we already got and didn't like and sent back, and he's now wanting to buy it again.
We'll see you on the next vlog.